Abbie, it's a long trip to Lewes this Sunday, but firstly, any final thoughts on last weekend's emphatic introduction to Tier 3 football?
Yeah, it was, reflecting on it, it was a fantastic performance. Really pleased that we got so many goals in early. We created a lot of chances and could have scored more on another day, but yeah, delighted to get off the mark with a win. More importantly, a clean sheet and minutes in the legs for the entire squad, which was great.
The women's team have obviously played at St James Park before, but did the occasion feel any different now you're in the third division?
I wouldn't say different, but definitely now we know it's our home. It's not just an occasion. It was really important to make sure the girls knew that message. That they've earned the right to play on this stage week in, week out now. And it's a case of making sure that they embrace that moment and don't let it fear them, because it's going to be happening more and more. And we're going to be playing teams that are going to be competing for the league. And it's going to be a different feel altogether. So it's important to get off to a win, get off to a good performance there, but know that there's a lot more work to be done, especially when we face those more competitive teams.
Just a few hours before kick-off as well on Sunday, you introduced another new signing in Jade Grove. What convinced you to bring her into the squad?
Jade offers something completely different to the other strikers. She wants to play with her back to goal. She wants to link the midfield up nicely, whereas the others like to run in behind, like to have battles with defenders. Jade just offers that something different. She's got Tier 3 experience. She plays for England futsal, so we know that she's a good technician of the ball. And yeah, it was an obvious signing when once we knew that she was available and interested in joining Exeter, to bring her in. And like I said, the experience is going to prove valuable in this league.
Is that you now done in the transfer window, or can we expect some more ins and outs?
I wouldn't say done. We are looking at bringing in a few more bodies to make it a really competitive squad. But I think the girls we have got and the players that we've got from last season as well have earned the right to give this Tier 3 division a kick. So we're going to make sure that we stay honest to them. But yeah, we can't be a club that's too selective. We need to make sure we've got the right players. And yeah, I'm hopeful that maybe one or two might join us again.
Now, you face the first of a few long journeys in this division now this Sunday away at Lewes. What sort of challenge can you expect from them? I know they were a championship team last season.
Yeah, I think the fixture gods have been a bit tough for us this weekend. Bank holiday weekend, travelling to almost Brighton way. It's not going to be an easy trip, but one that brings the girls together. A nice long trip. Early doors is always nice. But yeah, Lewes, like you said, championship club last year. Difficult relegation. They've struggled over the summer to keep some of their players, but they have recruited well. They've got 13, 14 new bodies in. So we know what to expect from them. It's going to be new. It's going to be a sort of aggressive game of football. We know how they play. We've done our analysis on them. And as I said before, the home crowd for them always turns out. So we need to make sure that we use that to our advantage and not theirs. Quiet, nice and early. And yeah, just go there with our style and our intentions of knowing exactly what we want to do.
How important has the club's backing been when making these long journeys across the country this season in order to get your team to play at their highest level while still being on a coach for hours at end?
Yeah, really important. We're in a fortunate position where we can stay overnight this weekend. We're leaving early on Saturday morning to make the most of it. We've got a fantastic hotel with great facilities that we're going to be staying in, and we'll utilise those because it is sort of a 5-hour trip without traffic. So, making sure that the girls are ready to go Saturday night and also Sunday morning, it will be key. And then, we just need to make sure we do the business on the pitch to prove that we can continue to do these long trips. But without the club's backing financially, and with the support that we've got through the coach companies and the hotel rep that we're using as well. So yeah, it's really important that we're coming together and making the most of all the partnerships that we've got here.
You speak there about the team being ready to go. How is the squad looking fitness-wise?
Yeah, all good. We've Phoebe Baker's back in the squad from following injury. Molly Taylor's, the game's probably just come a little bit too soon for her. She will be in contention for the midweek game at Portishead. But other than that, everybody is fit, is ready to go. And he's given me severe headaches on how I can get 18 into a squad when I've got 20 extremely talented players to fit in. So yeah, it's great place to be at the moment. Training on Tuesday night was a fantastic vibe following the victory. And then tonight we'll follow that up with more match prep ready to go.